I haven't made any progress on the bus in 3 weeks. It's a bit frustrating. After weeks of sanding and prepping, I finally get her into the paint booth. But it's dark and it's cold, and I realize there's still lots of work to do, so I spent another week working on it. And when I get that done, I couldn't get the paint, so I waited another week. And when I can get the paint, the temperature drops below zero, so I have to wait another week. You know, whenever life is getting me down, I have a psychological strategy that I like to try. It's an exercise in gratefulness, and maybe it might help you too. One of my favorite documentaries is called Lost for Life, about some young kids serving life sentences. There's a story about a 16-year-old Brian Draper who is sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. Can you imagine that? What is it like to be a teenager sentenced to prison for life with no chance of ever getting out? To be honest, I see something of myself in Brian. I was a bad kid too. I got into trouble. I flirted with criminal activity. And though I never really felt like murdering anyone, I was just one bad influence away from being in his shoes. It could have been me in there. Maybe it could have been you. So whenever I start feeling frustrated, or whenever I feel like life isn't going right, or I'm not where I'm supposed to be, I imagine writing a letter to Brian. Dear Brian, how are you? Well, I've been upset because it's been 3 weeks and I still can't paint the bus. Well, you see how ridiculous that feels. Life is good. Let's not forget that.